We'll dispense with in the interest of time, we'll go ahead with the special agenda. So this is a special called meeting, November 16th, 2022. Ms. Ramsey, call the roll.
Davis. Here. St. Columbia is absent. Crockett. Franklin. Here. Etherly. Here. And Ms. Ford is absent.
So we have a quorum present and we have an agenda, but the notice the special meeting list specifically, and for those on Zoom or who don't know, the special call meetings have to be limited to the issue that's on the agenda for the purpose of the meeting. And the purpose of this meeting is to discuss passage of an ordinance or ordinances related to the water department expenses totaling approximately $75,000, which is to repair well number 9 that was discussed at last night's regular meeting. So are there any questions? Anybody want to present this? So we pick up where we left off last night. We didn't have enough council members present to suspend the rules to approve an ordinance to waive bidding, and we also didn't have a ordinance to waive bidding anyway. So we do have enough council members present now to suspend the rules. So having said that, I'll open it up for the body.
The ordinance number 37 is been prepared by the city attorney. It addresses the $30,000 and the $45,000 combined expenses that were presented last night by Mr. Scroggins. And just for the listening audience, Mr. Turner, where would the funds for this come from?
ARPA account, the American Rescue Plan.
What will be the balance left after we use this? The 75,000, what will be the balance left in the ARPA funds?
I think 20 would, I think the whole, it'll be 75 and the 19. So I think it would, I'm somewhere in the neighborhood, $10,000.
So, Mr. Mayor, is there anything else you want to use? You want to use that $10,000 for something else too?
Well, we're just going to talk about this. I think this is the priority right now.
$19,000 saying with $20,000 saying it was on
I'm not sure I understand you.
the ordinance number 38.
Mayor, that's the, Ms. Crockett, that's the ordinance. You had already approved at some point that 19,819 just as an appropriation. But in order to cover ourselves, the city attorney had decided we would do an ordinance on that because I would need as much backup as I can get in the ARPA folder and with the auditors. So you had already appropriated the money out of the ARPA funds about 3 meetings ago.
So has it already been deducted, Mr. Treasurer?
As to what?
Has it already been deducted, or will this take up the $20,000 you're talking about this left?
No, we have about 117 in there right now. So I was including the 75
okay.
in the.
Okay. Thank you.
So basically, the reason for the other ordinance is to make sure we do the waiving. The city attorney was concerned that we waive bidding on it too, even though it was appropriated. The bidding needed to be waived in his opinion. So we have 2 ordinances. Any other comments or questions about the issue before the body? Is there a motion?
And I just left the courthouse. I'm sorry. Mr. Mayor, I move to
Seconds. I got your second.
adopt ordinance number 37 by placing it on its 3rd and final reading title only.
Mr. Medley moves, Mr. Crockett seconds the motion, put ordinance number 37, 2022 on 3rd and final reading. Are there any questions or comments about the motion? If not, call roll.
Franklin.
Yes.
Davis. Etherly.
Yes.
Crockett. 4 yes.
Motion passes. Mr. Edley. Wow.
Is it emergency clause now?
Well,
You gonna read
no,
it?
we have to read the title. The Ordinance number 37 is an ordinance waiving competitive bidding in accordance with Arkansas Code annotated section 1458-303, authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract to purchase certain property for the city of Helena-West Helena and for other related purposes.
Mr. Ellie makes a motion.
I'll move to adopt.
Second.
Mr. Martin seconds the motion. Any questions or comments about the motion? Ordinance number 37, 2022. If not, call the roll.
Crockett,
Correct me.
Etherly,
Yes,
David, Franklin,
Yes.
4 yes.
and move to adopt the emergency clause.
Second.
Mr. Ellie moves adoption. Mr. Franklin seconds the motion to adopt the emergency clause for ordinance number 37, 2022. Any questions or comments about the motion? If not, call the roll.
Franklin,
Yes.
Crockett,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Etherly.
Yes,
4 yes.
Mr. Ellie, do you want to discuss ordinance number 38?
38 is just on $19,000. I move to adopt ordinance number 38 by placing it on its third and final reading title only.
Mr. Edley moves, Ms. Davis seconds the motion to put ordinance number 38, 2022 on third and final reading for final, and for final approval. Any questions or comments about the motion? If not, call the roll.
Crockett,
Yes.
Etherly,
Yes,
Davis,
Yes.
Franklin,
Yes.
4 yes.
Motion passes. Mr. Edley.
ordinance number 38 is an ordinance waiving competitive bidding in accordance with the Arkansas Code annotated section 1458-303, authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract to purchase certain property for the city of Helena-West Helena and for other related purposes. Move to adopt the ordinance.
Second.
Mr. Edley moves adoption. Mr. Franklin seconds the motion of ordinance number 38, 2022. Any questions or comments about the motion? If not, call the roll.
Davis,
Yes.
Crockett,
Yeah.
Franklin,
Yes.
Etherly,
Yes,
4 yes.
Motion
and
passes.
move to adopt the emergency clause.
So moved. Second.
Mr. Headley moves the adoption of Mr. Franklin seconds the motion of ordinance number 38, 2022. Any questions or comments about the motion? Not, call the roll.
Etherly,
Yes.
Davis,
Yes.
Crockett,
Yeah.
Franklin,
Yes.
4 yes.
Motion passes. And so did you want me to bring this up, the teen court issue?
I think Ms. Halbert
Spike
just
it.
put that there for their
Their
information.
So just look at your packet on the teen court issues. So at the next meeting, we'll be able to talk about that. I don't know if they still are, but if you get calls about the stoplights on Porter and Perry Street, Entergy is turned off the grid along there because they're working on a pole. That's also had the effect of turning off the stoplights at Perry and Porter and Columbia. We should have by now temporary stop signs out until they complete those repairs. So if you get any calls about all of that, that's what's going on. Perry and Porter and Columbia stoplights. So I don't know if they may have repaired it by now.
Could you mention the December 6th meeting, please?
December 6th is also runoff election night. So we were talking about moving that meeting to possibly December 8th or another date. I want to discuss that.
Yeah, I don't have a problem being here.
So you want to meet anybody else?
But I mean, I want to be here, but I mean, if you all said no. See who goes.
All right, so we've come, why don't we send out an email and we'll see what the response is. All right,
Okay.
is there a motion to adjourn?
Did I know?
Mr. Edley moves adjournment, second. Second.
Second.
All right, Ms. Crockett moves a second motion, no objection. Thank you.